And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. He'll throw cut. Around the 6. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Austin Hooper, a 24-yard touchdown.
It's Raw with the YouTube play.
The early lead. Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. Bryant's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Running last night. Boy.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Hey, you know what?
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Steelers' offense now, they head back onto the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Left side is complete to Rodgers. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Let's go.
Man, that play right there was straight boo-boo.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out.
Let's go.
Again, it's Bell. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35
And
to
they
the
Bell
38-yard
slow,
line.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half,
Not
when you've
really.
got a
It just
running
depends
back
on
of
how
this
you run
size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about
There
hitting
was
him
no
in the first half.
reason in the world, man. That
Maybe
nigga
not so
shouldn't
much
have,
in the second
got
half,
that
and some of
first
these
down.
shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down.
Good beat, boy.
And this is going to be incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but there must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for our cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Hey, but you want to...
Right, the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Hey, you want to create that game real live.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Yeah.
Get up! Get up! Wait!
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Now Ryan
I hear you.
2nd down. It's caught over the middle.
What you trying to say, though?
They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Yeah, I heard what you're saying. Look at his plays.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. You know what?
From the gun, it's Ryan. And it's complete. Hooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy
I'm pretty
territory.
sure some cats that
has done that.
Like, okay, he's streaming, so I'm gonna let me watch him. Yeah, there's a delay.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, that's
intercepted. Here this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder, Artie Burns.
As we inch closer to the regular season, I'm just peering down at some of the preseason records. Right now, Ravens 4-0, Bengals, Panthers, Cardinals, all 3-0. I guess my question is, what stock do you put in these preseason records?
Well, the easy answer is nothing, because the preseason doesn't really matter. But some organizations do put more stock in it than others. Some of them want to win every preseason game. Others don't worry about that at all. Intel has told me that only one team has won the Super Bowl after going 0-4 in the preseason, and that was in a strike year, I believe, when Washington did it. So, for the most part, you just don't want to go winless in the preseason. But remember this, the Browns and the Lions both went 4-0 preseasons, then they went 0-16 in the regular season.
Speaking of winless teams, Eagles and Falcons both winless right now, could be Super Bowl contenders.
I still think that they're going to be, whether they go winless or not. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Steelers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger.
Ooh,
and Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time.
Oh, yeah.
It's Desmond Trufant. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until
man, I hate when y'all throwing it to somebody and you throw it to somebody else. Man.
Oh, man,
but that's a drop killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
I need the one that they used to have on
Suddenly it's first
Nintendo.
After the interception,
I don't want that
change in the situation here.
No, that thing was huge, man. No, not the power pad.
They'll run here with Freeman. Showed off the footwork, but still corralled shy of the 5
you can't use the damn
it'll be
hit
a gain of 2,
man.
and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout.
I've been diving my ass off. For real.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. He'll get it up the middle. Oh, the space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Hey,
let's go. Well, I need to give him this lead.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And Bryant's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity
like
right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
Here's Bosher to kick it away.
They put him on the 30th anniversary. I guess
on the return, it's Juju Smith-Schuster.
Nike is celebrating their 30th anniversary, man, and Kaepernick is the face of Nike right now.
Yeah, that's what he said. Oh, yeah.
They've been paying him.
They've been paying him, and, you know, no one ever mentioned it, but
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Nope.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it second down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. On second down, Roethlisberger trying to lay one up, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? So my guys have to keep running back out on the field.
Hey, those purple ones going to be nice, though.
May come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard.
I don't know if
they may have to keep throwing it.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Sean Davis with a pick. 30, the 20, 10, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Yeah,
so that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that.
Man, y'all seen those new Steph Curry's, man? Them
look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead.
130.
But a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Boy. Did he? Yeah, he was.
Back to the air, Ryan after the pick 6. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 42. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you say makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Boy. I need that.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. That's what I need. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Hey, man, I wonder if you
and now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead.
Anyone laugh at
as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
It's kind of like FUBU. You better not walk around with no strawberry jersey, especially in the hood. Oh, yeah. Man, look.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete.
Man,
12 seconds left. Solid coverage on the play by Devondre Campbell. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
No, he didn't, dog.
Boy. Man.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Looking left
side, good play. Good play. Uh-oh.
Touchdown.
Oh, shit.
Vance McDonald.
Oh, shoot.
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6.
Oh, shit.
So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How
this
do you
is
get
almost
wide
like
open?
basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround.
I'm like, how the hell that happened?
No. I just found the play,
ready
man.
To head back out here. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Man, no, I had everybody covering the drag route underneath. Nah, man. Hey, that 4-6, you can't knock that shit. That shit ain't working.
Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Rolling to his right. Looking downfield for Jones. And this one is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Here's Roethlisberger.
Oh, found another one.
That's McDonald. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 13 yards there, offset some of the penalty yardage as it's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Not.
Hell no.
No. It wasn't no score play. Oh, yeah.
On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
I just got to get back in my rhythm, man.
That's his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
There's no way I should be losing some of these niggas.
Roethlisberger now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10.
That's funny.
They'll pitch it out to Bell. Oh, little 360. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Let's go.
They'll go again with Bell. And it's a room to maneuver. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7. 34 yards there and a 1st down.
It's funny, partner. Le'Veon Bell, when he came out of Michigan State, when I go back and look at my analysis of him and what my grades were for him, thought he was a big-time player, great potential, but I didn't know we were going to get this player. I was used to a big, solid, thick running back, but now I've got a full package, a guy who can do everything, as we just saw there, including breaking tackles.
But at the time, 2nd-round pick in 2013, some people probably wishing they'd taken him in the 1st.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
Shit, Roger.
A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Yeah.
Boswell on now to kick this one away.
Y'all niggas should be happy with y'all teams, man. Y'all ain't got fucking Tampa Bay, nigga.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
Nigga, they best corner, nigga. Speed is 85, bro.
Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That's how it is with Juju. Juju is like an 88.
They've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On 2nd down, Freeman. A strong running.
Yeah, I might trade him.
At about the 35. Call it an 8-yard gain, much better shape.
Yeah, we said it was, man. Dude just got to send it.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there.
What's called said Corner and EJ said it was on it.
Yeah, doing all that crime, little girl. What's your problem?
3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Come here, dude.
To throw is Ryan. To the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44.
Isaiah, go get her tablet.
A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Go get her tablet.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Ryan on first down.
Oh, my God. Are you serious?
Picked off by Morgan.
What are you doing
that, His guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
You see the defense on the
ground? Back. It was around this time a year ago, Hurricane Harvey was devastating the Houston area and other areas there in southeast Texas. 1 year later, though, J.J. Watt's Foundation announced it had raised and given $41.6 million in the last calendar year.
That's phenomenal. And he was the NFL Man of the Year last season, and rightly so for what he did.
I didn't take anything out.
His goal when he started this to help all the people was $200,000.
41.6 million minus 200,000. That's a pretty good margin there.
That's a heck of a margin. Congratulations to J.J. Watt, his foundation, and to everyone who contributed to help out the people in Houston.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
Roethlisberger now off the bootleg. That is incomplete. A little too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
Yeah, really turned it loose, didn't he? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they're able to get
she's
this
not
one
crying for that.
35. Roethlisberger hooking up with Brown
to get the
Steelers at first.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
He's going to go for a big play down, and this will be caught at the 30. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter.
Why are you throwing stuff? Huh?
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
No.
Intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20.
I threw that shit too late.
Interception blows, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Decent start to the game. Of course, they need the touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal.
Yeah, those guys are into it. How about the guys on the sideline? You see the coaches signaling, all the personnel groups up on the sideline, ready to go in and out of the game. They've got to condense their time now in order to try and get back into it.
The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Rock keep going to that funky-ass play.
There, good enough to move the sticks.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. He completes it to Julio Jones. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
I'm trying to catch him slipping. I know
it was 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, Ryan.
Yep.
And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. And give him a gain of 37.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Second and 10. It's Ryan again. Getting it out left side to Sanu.
Oh, wow.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Mohamed Sanu, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash.
Yeah, nobody wants to see the celebration and shit. Come on, Rob, pick the play, man.
Played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays. Run after the catch.
And this time,
yeah, he wants you to watch it. Yeah, they want you to watch it and shit.
No.
Here we go now.
No.
Big 2-point conversion. To throw again is Ryan. The quick slant caught.
You said what?
He will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game.
Man, save your stats.
Here's Bosher to kick it away.
My shit. Yeah. Really?
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Throwing stuff around.
You got it. Take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Gain of 25 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Roethlisberger now, perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it and bring the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
I don't know, man. He just left out of here a while ago.
On second down, it's Bell. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. The Steelers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
Oh, wow.
The turnover they needed, it's intercepted. Picked up by Robert Alford. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Boy.
Back to throw. And free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings on second down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see which celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
I don't like
An
it.
Incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
Man, Madden made me stop.
Back to throw. Buying time to his left.
Throw the ball.
Get a throw away. He's taken down. Javon Hargrave in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
And down by 5. They've got to go for it here on 4th down. Get up! As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Flush to his right. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
The fact that you went for the YouTube play on me is that bullshit.
And now
oh, man, I ain't do that, dog.
They have the lead, obviously.
Yeah, nigga.
I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake.
Nigga try to hit me with the YouTube play, Sean.
Not true at all.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game.
Hey, yes, a YouTube play, Sean.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
That nigga right there with the YouTube play, my nigga.
I guess they would play.
No, that was the YouTube play.
I think you're exactly right. And you know what else he's doing?
Alright, I'm gonna send it to you.
You see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble.
I'm gonna send it to you, nigga.
Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
And a short gain here, down to the 22. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
Well, they have that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And the Falcons going to use another timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now Bell. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances. Okay, they went for the fake, going for the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Right. Did someone double dog dare him?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
It is. It's all good. It's all good. What the fuck?
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're getting no yardage.
This dude done pulled out a kick play from YouTube. Dude done pulled out a kick play from YouTube, man. It feels like it must be a glitch.
Hey, Tuesday. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan.
The what?
And this is intercepted.
He took
and
it
that
out.
should do it. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. And these guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. Roethlisberger going to throw it, looking for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And a big turnover there.
Good game.
These guys will get the football back. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is because, let's face it, in most cases,
I can't win the game. This is my 3rd one I done lost in a row. Yeah. So like I'm gonna have to get in the lab again and just come up with some shit. See where I'm going wrong at. Gotta do better. A good game cheating ass nigga.
What'd you say?
I said the good game cheating ass nigga.
Cheat, bro.
I'm gonna keep that to myself.
Cheat, bro. For the kick meter to get what you call it? I was gonna